Nashville might flip over. I'm happier than a preacher's kid at a biker chick rally to be here. Talk to you great American patriots. My name is Kevin Jackson. I'm author of a book called The Big Black Lie. You can get it right back over there if you decide you want to invest in that. But you may have seen me on O'Reilly on Wednesday. Maybe Glenn Beck a few times. He's my buddy. I tell him he said hello and rub his cheeks. And then maybe you saw the MSNBC Smackdown I gave old David Schuster. That's on the internet, so catch it. Anyway, I am proud to represent you good folks. I was taken up for the Tea Party because I love Tea Party people. What MSNBC didn't know is when you're a warrior, you don't ask how many's going to be there. You just say, where do I go to fight? Are you guys amazed that this administration is going to disregard the will of the people? Doesn't fool you, does it? Well, imagine what would have happened had it not been for all of you, so you should give yourselves a big hand. Government has forgotten something very simple, that they work for us and not the other way around. And if you're like me, you are drunk from intoxication. But the good news is, the tax forms are still free. Alright guys, if you're feeling the open and honest government that you were promised, a government not run by lobbyists or Washington insiders, I want everybody to clap. Alright, that's what I thought. We might differ a bit on ideologies, but I'll tell you this, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, one thing we do know is we're being taxed into oblivion, and that makes you a fiscal conservative. And let me give you a little hint. Conservative is not a dirty word. It means you don't expect something for nothing. And it's a word that politicians need to learn how to respect. So let me put it this way. When radical communist government leaders are telling your president that he's gone too far, that's called a clue, Watson. Aside from this being the era of brown underwear, I have also deemed it America's emancipation too. This time even the white folks get freed. Because when you pay your taxes through the end of August, you are a slave, people. And had it not been for you good folks, we'd be paying through the end of November, and if we don't stop these knuckleheads, we will be.
Right.
So why are we mad? Death care. They call it health care, but it's called death care because we ain't going to be able to get to doctors, and all it means is they're going to be digging in our pockets deeper than ever before. The government does not know how to run programs, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist for that. Liberals are as useless as an ashtray on a motorcycle. But what's worse is they're hiring 16,000 IRS agents in order to make sure that you pay for this monstrosity, and Nancy Pelosi wants to put you in jail if you don't want it. That's all right. So in honor of this expanded role of the IRS and the President of the United States being an attorney, I want to know something. If a lawyer and an IRS agent were both drowning, and you could save one of them, would you go to lunch or read the newspaper? Now, don't audit me if there's some IRS people out there. It's not you guys, it's the politicians who are not doing their jobs and representing us. They're crooks. I like to say Madoff only stole billions. So here's the deal, guys. How do we fix it? It's at the grassroots level, and it's people like you who are becoming precinct captains, running for school boards, local elections, and on up the ladder. And it's you guys that should be congratulating yourselves for getting plugged in. So let's clap for that. All right, but that being said, I still expect more, because here's the problem. We're not confronting the liberals on their own turf. We're staying in these echo chambers. That's why I went on MSNBC and kicked a little booty. So let me give you an example. The Republicans, because I happen to be one. 200 times Democrats voted that it was okay to lynch black people, and Republicans can't sell black people on the idea that they shouldn't be voting for them. I say, fire the salesman. The mission of my team is to bring youth and diversity to the Tea Party movement, educating with satire and humor to put racism where it belongs, on the left. Our goal is to bring 20% of the black vote and the minority vote over to the Republican Party. When you support me, that's what you're getting. Support the people around you here because these people are important. You're all important. And I want to say one last thing. In the case of the state-run media, in case they missed it, Tea Partiers are not racist. You are the true representation of Americans, of the America that I grew up and loved, one unhyphenated America, and I proudly represent you because I am one of you. God bless you all.